Hi, this is Martin. You're gonna work for me. You're gonna deliver the yard signs. It's gonna work like that. You're gonna drive through the Chicago suburbs. We're gonna mark for you where to go. You're gonna pick up the signs to deliver in Norwich from my friend, because I'm living in Florida. She is there. She will be giving you the signs, and she will be marking on a map where you have to go, or maybe I will send you the map online somehow. We will see that. And you're gonna drive around the suburbs and deliver the yard signs. The yard sign you're gonna putting only in the ground. We're not putting any signs on a wooden pole. All of them going to the ground, and we putting the signs only on intersection with the lights, stop lights. So we're not putting the signs in a small neighborhoods or stuff like that, just on the lights. And on each intersection, with the lights, we're putting signs in two corners, not four, not three, just two. For example, I'll show you right now. Let's say we're driving right now, like I'm driving right now. I'm driving one direction north. So you're gonna put the first sign. You're gonna put the first sign here on this corner, and the second sign you're gonna put on one of the corner on the left or right hand side. So you can put there where the car just show up, or other side, totally other side, but you don't see right now there, on the corner where is a Mazda dealership, but you probably will not see that. So for example, if you put on the corner here where you see the green grass, you put one sign here. The second you put on the left, on the right corner. You don't put there on the opposite side where the people coming back. You put on the left, on the right, and you simply keep driving. When you keep driving, based on the map we're gonna give you where to go, you put on this intersection, so you're not gonna put it on the next one. We always gonna pass one intersection and put it on the second one. So you're putting on the first, let's imagine that we just put two signs there on the corner, and right now you simply drive, and you're gonna put you're gonna miss this intersection. So for example, on this intersection we don't put nothing, and we just simply keep driving, and we're gonna put on another signs. Another intersection. And so right now we was putting the signs driving north on the driving north, and we put the signs for our people driving north. So the next signs, so is a next intersection. We're not gonna put here on the right hand side, because we just put the sign in this direction. We're gonna put the sign cross the street. So we're not gonna put here, we're gonna put over there for the people who's staying in other side of the road and driving the opposite direction. And one more time, on each intersection you put two signs. So one you put over there, and one you can put on a left or left hand side. So for example, you can put there by a mobile gas station, and you simply keep driving. And again, we're gonna pass the next intersection. We're not gonna put in the next one intersection. We're gonna keep driving, and then we're gonna put in another one. So right now we got red light, we have to wait a little bit, but in general, you're gonna driving all around Chicagoland, and you have to every at least for a start, you actually when you start delivering the signs, every time you put the sign, you have to make the picture. And so this way, I know you put the signs. So every time you put the picture, and you can email me, or you can send me by Facebook Messenger. And another thing you have to do, so I know you was driving, so I know nobody gonna cheat me on the hours or stuff like that. When you start the job, you have to text me that you're starting, that you're leaving your home. When you finish the job, you text me that you finish, and you're gonna send me the text message with the how many hours took you, how much I own you, and how much I own you for a gas, because I'm paying you per hour, plus I'm paying you for a gas. And also I will need you to sign up in a Google timeline. So when you of course start driving, when you start work, when you start delivering the sign, you log into timeline, and that's it. After you're done, you have to just make the print screen on a timeline on your phone from a Google timeline, so I will see where you was driving and from what time to what time, and for this time I will pay you. And okay, we getting close to another intersection, so we're not putting we always gonna driving, you know, straight, and you're gonna always pass one intersection. So imagine we just put the signs on the last intersection. We're not gonna put the signs right now. We're gonna put the signs on the next intersection. So we're gonna pass this one, and we keep driving, and we keep driving north. And like I said, imagine last time that we put signs for people driving from north to south, and you know, one of left or left or right hand side, doesn't matter. So this time we coming to next intersection, we're gonna put again for a people driving north. So in the same direction we put it, imaginary, we put our first sign. So we again gonna put the sign right here. So you see it's a light. We're gonna put the signs over here on this intersection, and so on the grass close to the car, and on the right hand side corner or left hand side, doesn't matter. But like you see, on the left hand side there is no road, there is nothing, there is some business, so we don't put there. But here's the intersection with the car driving, so you're gonna put on this intersection. Of course, some places there is no grass. If there is no grass, you just pass the place like that, because if there is no grass, you cannot put the sign. So we're putting the signs only where there is a grass close to the road, so you can put the signs. If there is a asphalt, beton, of course you're not gonna put the sign. So you when you're gonna keep driving, you will see some places there is possible to put the sign, some places there is impossible. So simply, if there is a asphalt, there is no place to put the sign, you just pause and keep driving. I told you that you're gonna you know, you're gonna put the signs on the one light, you're gonna pass the another one, and then again. But if you put the sign on one intersection with the light, and you keep driving for a 5-10 minutes and there is no lights, of course you're not gonna pass the next one, put on the next one, you know, because anyway we're not putting in every lights just to spread the sign, you know, not put them too much in one place. So this is the reason why we're passing one, we're putting on one light and we're passing the next one. So imagine that you put on one light and you driving for over 5 minutes and there is no any intersection with the light, so simply you can put on another one, because anyway you was driving far from the first one. What else? I repeat myself, when you start delivery the sign, when you start your day of the work, you text me, you're starting. When you finish, you texting me, you're done. Every sign you put, you make the picture and send me over. For in a first day, you have to send me the picture for the first 20 signs right away after you deliver them. So just in a case you're doing that wrong, so I can correct you before you put 100 signs. But this is just for a first day of your work. And after that, if everything's gonna be right and you're gonna keep working for me, another time you simply send the picture of the signs on the end of the day of the work. You don't have to do it right away. Just for a first 20 signs, first day, then you have to send over all the signs, the pictures of the signs to me. And like I said before, just be sure you log in, you sign up to Google Timeline before you start work, so you can send me the print screen or picture of your timeline, where you been when you start the work for me, where you drive, and Google Timeline is gonna show me what time, where have you been when you started, and where you was driving, how long it took you there. So this way, I'm paying you for the hours you was working for me. So, I was doing that myself for years when I was living in Chicago. So, in general, I know how long it's gonna take. So as long, I will not feel that you try and cheat me on the hours, or actually really on the hours. You can work for me for a long time. And like I said before, my friend Agata, she lives in Norwich. She will give you the signs, and she will be paying you you have to always call her and ask if she's home, but in general most days she's home, and you can, after the day of the work, you can simply go there and she will pay you, and also she can give you the signs for a next day of the work. And